All right, we are here. Let me just make sure my audio. Yeah, audio levels look good here. Let's talk the keys of the game. They're introducing the game right now. It's about to start. Uh, Luka, you got to start throwing the ball away. Like he's had some of the worst turnovers I've seen. The second half of Game 3 was pretty good. He's made really key passes, and he seems to have finally caught up and figured out what the Celtics have been doing to him, and made really good passes. So that's a good sign for Game 4. Luka needs to play better than high school defense, and that's period. Like to it anyway. So let's go back. Luka has to play better than high school defense. He has been one of the worst defensive players I can ever remember. Not only in the finals history, but in playoff history. He's just not there, and it could be obviously the injury because he was getting credit for playing above average defense in the first few rounds against OKC and LA, but in this finals, his defense has been a joke. Celtics need to kill them tonight, man. They got to step on their neck. Don't forget that they were down 0-3 against Miami, and they tied that series. They lost in 7 games. You don't want to give Luka a game 7 because you're not going to win. If they win 3 in a row and there's a game 7, Luka's going for 100 points. He's looking to break Wilt. And number one, do not play Tim Hardaway Jr. if you're Dallas. He has been atrocious. Defensively, he can't pass. Now he can't shoot. He has been worthless. Play Hardy. Play Green more. Don't be stupid, Jason Kidd. Like, do it the right thing. So the tip is off. Celtics get the first possession here. And it was a lot easier editing the last GameCast that we did. Not talking over the commercials is important. So we're not going to be talking during the commercials. You're here to watch the game, not to hear me banter about commercials. Jason Tatum, top of the key, pivots, bump, fade away, short in the paint, midi-esque shot. I think a push shot right there would have been better here. PJ Washington, you got to get Luka off the ball. I was talking about on my video when I played 2K earlier today, Mavs Celtics. You got to get Luka off the ball. He's working too hard. I would get Luka finishing more. And let Kyrie bring it up or somebody else. Nice pass, swing. They've been doing the swing great. Derek White, elbow 3 misses. Still 0-0 here. Kyrie with the rebound, bringing it up here. Kyrie obviously needs to be above average, and he's been average for himself. Nice layup by Kyrie on his left. He got, I believe, Drew Holiday on his hip and scored. And Dallas has to survive somehow. JSS. If you're a Walking Dead fan, you know that term. Jaylen Brown, corner 3 off. And, you know, the Celtics have disappointed before when it's been time to close teams out. They play with their food too much, but I feel like they're on a mission. Luka one-on-one against Derek White. Puts him in the post. Little man scores the ball. 4-zip Dallas. So you got to be a star. That's really good news that Luka and Kyrie have scored the first 2 baskets here and came pretty easy. They've been struggling because all the shots have been hard. They're making us more than the average player, obviously. Jaylen Brown with a layup over Daniel Gafford. But you need to work less. So Luka gave up the ball early here. Oh, Gafford throws it out of bounds. And then that's why Luka's probably thinking, this is why I don't let them bring the ball up. But you know Jason Kidd has to be considering taking some of the weight off of Luka and having the others initiate a little bit more. Jason Tatum, 3-pointer is good. I think if Jason Tatum has a dominant closeout game tonight and they win, he has a shot at the MVP because right now the betting favorite is going to be Jaylen Brown. Second is probably Drew Holiday. Tatum's only had 1 out of the 3 games that have been good. But if he gets this closeout game and he had 2 big games on the road, I think you can argue that he's another turnover by PJ Washington by the Mavericks. You can argue that, oh, nice. Drew had an open layup, gives it up to Tatum. Why did he do that? He had a rim right by himself. Tatum got fouled there. But in successive, Gafford and Washington have both turned the ball over. Look at Drew Holiday with this defense. Oh, my God. Yeah, I really thought he was washed, Milwaukee, because Jimmy Butler had 1 good series against him. Oh, man. This is why you don't let superstars dictate to you. I'd rather trade them. Shut the hell up. It's like, especially if you're a power forward or a big, Jason Tatum makes the first free throw. if you're a point guard, I'm more inclined to know that your basketball IQ is higher. And yeah, you could probably argue LeBron has really good basketball IQ, but he's passive aggressive, and he made the mistake with Russell Westbrook, so I would never trust LeBron after that. LeBron is going to be an owner in the NBA. I promise you, he's going to be an owner of the Vegas franchise. Once these TV deals are wrapped up, Jason Tatum makes the second free throw. Once they wrap up these TV deals that may have TNT back in it as the fourth option, you will see one, potentially two expansion teams. Luka one-on-one hits the mid-range pull-up. Very nice shot. Luka looks less stressed, I feel. He seems calm here, which is good. He's still gimpy. The Celtics have not attacked him. Jaylen Brown dribbles out of bounds. Not a great start for Celtics. They look a little, I don't want to say rattled so far. It's still very, very early, but they seem a little chaotic. And the Mavericks look calm. So that's a good thing, because that's how the Mavericks won, is by staying and being calm here. Luka switch off on Al Horford. Step back three. It is off. Tatum almost with the rebound. Derek White gets it and off to Tatum. And the Mavs have to push the pace. Good God. Jaylen Brown, what a great pass by Tatum. Gets Jaylen Brown another layup. But yeah, look at Luka's running up the floor. Layup, yes. Okay, so they saw the same thing I saw, because Dallas is pushing the pace and they're getting the ball out of Luka early to not get some wear and tear on him. So, all right, well, great minds think alike. That's exactly what Dallas needs to do in this series. And it looks like they're doing it. And Luka, you cannot bring the ball up slowly. Everything has to be a push. You have to play almost like the Pacers against this team if you want any shot. Half-court defense is what the Celtics do best with their 1 through 5 switchability here. Derek Jones here gets the ball from Kyrie. I think I missed the basket on the other end. Misses the shot. Jaylen Brown gets the rebound. Or maybe I didn't. I don't know. You'll tell me. Passes it out. Derek White is deflected here. But you got to move fast. You cannot let the Celtics get set on their defense. And I said this today in my game for 2K. The Celtics are the only team that I can think of, and put it in the comments if you disagree or if you know of another team that can switch 5-1 and 1-5. Hold on. Jaylen Brown misses top of the key three-pointer. Drew Holiday can check certain fives, and Al Horford can check point guards. What other team do you know that the center can switch onto the point guard and vice versa? Luka with the three misses at the elbow. No other team can do that. So the Celtics, they can switch everything, and they are the true complete switch team. KP, when he comes in, it's a little bit different, because I don't think KP can check really fast point guards, but this team of the Celtics is the best. Derek White misses the three. They have struggled to start. They seem rushed. Kyrie is pushing the pace again. Brick, Lively with the rebound. He is getting fouled. He got fouled 4 times, and they called it on the 4th one. And of course, sorry, I'm listening to what Brain is saying here. Scott Forster is reffing. He is considered the extender, and he is known for extending series but the problem is with him being an extender is he's better for the road team. So I think it's going to be a push. But ESPN and ABC do not want a 4-game sweep. They need something. So my betting odds would probably be Dallas this game. Kyrie with the hook shot with the left off the glass. And he has been working that left-handed layup really well. Luka with his first foul does not bitch. He didn't complain. He put his hand up and said, I did it. I did it. This is looking good for Dallas. This is looking good. Okay, so 9-10 early, but I like the way the Mavericks are playing so far. They look better than they have in the first 3 games, and you can kind of tell the tenor of the game, what's going to happen pretty early in games, in my opinion, if you've watched basketball long enough. And Dallas is playing faster. They're getting the ball out of Luka's hand, letting him be secondary on actions, so not initiating everything. And Kyrie is being aggressive. Celtics look a little bit tentative here, like they don't know what to do with this. It seems like the defense has switched. Tatum gets a nice pass from Horford and gets a score for Tatum here. So now Luka is getting the ball in the half court. It's the first time I've seen him kind of set things up early. So, and we're halfway through the first. He usually does not take this long to get started early. Luka one-on-one, passes it to Lively for a three. Wow. Shot for Lively. Now, if Lively's hitting threes, good luck. Because now you got to, that's going to be something that he has to add to his game. Because look at how good Al Horford has developed his three. And he was not a three-point shooter when he started. Wow, block on the other hand on Horford by Lively. Lively is up. He almost got an alley-oop, but Kyrie hesitated. Kyrie gets the ball, but gets the alley-oop this time. Oh, he missed the first alley-oop, but he got the second one. Great recognition by Kyrie on that pass there to Lively. So Lively's had 3 impactful plays in a row. You need oh, he falls here to Tillman and scores. See, that's a rookie for you. 3 great plays in a row, and on the other end, you give up an and one to a player that is not known for his offense, and Xavier Tillman. So that's what happens when you start rookies. Look at this move. They're going to show the replay here. Oh, he just kind of shook him out of his shoes and he fell. He's grabbing his ankle, which is not good as well. That's such a good block there. They're showing the block there by Lively again. Yeah, Lively is so important because if Lively's getting lobs, then he's blocking shots. If he's blocking shots, then Dallas can get out and run. There's so many things that need to go well. Tillman hits the and one free throws, 14-15. Boston, Dallas. Dallas up by 1. Luka with the ball again. So there's 2 plays in a row. He's at the top of the key. Jumps through 2. Takes a little bit of a floater right there and makes it. That was a tough shot. You want to avoid those shots. He made it, but at least it's a tough shot from 2 and not from 3. Jaylen Brown one-on-one against Kleba. Misses. Rebound by Lively. Luka is moving the ball out. So good. Luka's getting the ball out early, allowing them to get into transition. Derrick Jones. Wow. The up and under. You know, that was the shot that Michael got famous for, the right to left up and under layup. And now every NBA player that's a wing can pretty much do that shot. Not right to left, but just up and under in general. Jason Tatum one-on-one, top of the key against Lively. Looking for a 3-pointer. He has an ISO. Yeah, he tried the 3 and pumped and did not get anywhere. Gives it up to Drew with the floater against Luka. Misses. Green gets the rebound. I really like Josh Green to play more minutes. He doesn't push the pace. I'm not a fan of Kleba because he's one-dimensional. Derrick Jones Jr. misses the 3. Back tap by Lively. Now see, you give him that alley-oop. He gets that block, and now Lively is livelier. God, I just used the Doris Burke line. No. Luka one-on-one. Elbow. Throws the foul at 3. Oh, they're trying to extend this because Luka created that entire contact there. He went into the shooter, into the defender. Let me see if he broke the plane. He goes up and jumps into them. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that call. That should be a no call because they were supposed to limit. That actually should be an offensive foul. But because it's the finals, it should have been a no call. They give Luka the shot. And let's see, he said he sucked missing free throws. Makes the first one. He is not a pure set shooter. He doesn't like, he's like a dancer, like a ballet dancer or, wow, look at the up and under by Derrick Jones here. That literally is the Michael Jordan layup that got so much buzz before. And now every wing defender can do it. Every wing player can do it. Luka with a second free throw, 2 for 2 so far. But Green needs to be aggressive on open shots. And again, when you're Luka and you're taking good shots and you're Kyrie, you're taking good shots, the gravity pulls in because they're trying to stop you. That leaves Green open, Kleba open. And if Jason Kidd is a moron, Tim Hardaway Jr. open for threes. All right, we're going to a break here. Showing they're playing the music. That means we're going to a break. Luka is going for the third free throw. 10 points, efficient, 4 for 6, 3 rebounds. This is the exact start that you needed, efficient. Luka misses the third free throw there. Tatum got the rebound. Back to Drew. So this is the perfect start, in my opinion, for Dallas, and they're looking more like themselves here. And if they can find this formula and maintain it and keep it on, then you go into a rhythm. Like, they've been out of rhythm the entire series here. Missed shot by Boston. Kyrie with the rebound, bringing it up here. Kyrie gets a pick from Green. He's on the elbow, one-on-one against Tillman. You don't want to be on an island with Kyrie. Pulls up, midi, good. Yeah, you don't. I think that's the most terrifying thing in the NBA is being on an island one-on-one against Kyrie as a big. Turnover by Drew. Luka picks it up. He is pushing it. Now he's rebounding, and yeah, that's right. Bryn, wow, what a pivot, banks it in. They have an 11-point lead. They had a 14-point lead in the last game, but this looks different. Boston panics and throws it out of bounds. That's two bad plays in a row from Drew Holiday, which you don't normally see. But look at that spin move by Luka in the post against Drew. Got him in the spin cycle, like JJ said, up and under. He looks good here. Luka looks good. Kyrie looks good. Their offense looks good. They've not put in Tim Hardaway Jr., so let's see. Luka has the ball top of the key, looking for the pick here. He wants to go one-on-one against Horford. Jalen goes over the screen to stay on him. Misses. Derek Lively with a rebound. Misses again. It should be off Horford here. Lively's mad that he did not make that shot. It was a pretty bunny. You know, it's funny, in 2K, I would have missed that shot and I would have been annoyed. They're looking. Are they going to challenge it? They're not going to challenge it. Kyrie gets the ball against Derek White, who, by the way, on 2K is OP, and it's hard to pass him. But Kyrie, oh, he just did it, but missed the bunny against Derek. Derek White is such an impressive defender. He plays perfect positional defense. He's, I mean, I would dream of having him in my backcourt. Oh, nice move by Tatum off the glass. That's what they need, Tatum. It seems like everybody's nervous here or something, or they're playing too fast and at an errant pace. Luka one-on-one against Horford, fouled again. Oh, no KP again. Luka is going to take more aggressive shots with KP not there, but slowing the ball down and getting his half-court game so he can rest is paramount here. I really like what Dallas is doing. They look really, really good here. This is the best they've looked all finals. Luka with almost an air ball. He cannot stand still and shoot. You know what he has to figure out? He has to do like a dribble package and take a jump shot at the free throw line. I think it would really help him. I don't think KP's coming back this series. And if that's the case, that's a really good shot that you can do something. But Tillman is a very good number 3 big. He played really well with Memphis. So I like his game. So we'll see. Luka makes the second free throw there. 13 points for Luka. Dallas up 10. I really like, and Luka, if he's not doing crooked numbers where it's like 5 for 13, 4 for 12, he has to be efficient in his shots. Every shot that Dallas takes has to be a nice, clean look with limited energy expelled by Luka. Nice shot by Tatum. Like, that was a tough shot over PJ. He was even fouled in that play. He got mad there. Luka gets a pick. Now he has Tatum one-on-one. Oh my God, what a move by Luka. Fouled again. Now, Tatum just pointed at the ref. He's not going to get a tech there because he said that's literally the same play and you didn't call a foul on them, but you're going to call it on me. Yeah, that was a good no call. I agree. It was arm-to-arm combat in a way, but it's not malicious. I like that no call. They got Maxi Kleber at center, so it looks like Tim Hardaway Jr. Oh, my God. Dallas throws it away. Oh, if Hauser would have gotten it, that would have been a dunk. Why did he let it go out of bounds, bro? Hauser should have just picked it up. What are you doing? That would have been a dunk for Tatum. Hauser is there for shooting and nothing else. Celtics get the ball now. What a terrible turnover, but you cannot do that. You're down 0-3. You cannot do stupid turnovers. You should know your sets by now. Drew misses the layup after good defense by PJ Washington. Kyrie pulls up. Tough shot. Oh, Josh Green with the follow-up dunk. Nice. Nicely done. Green, man, he needs to make a jump next year. He needs to play major minutes. This kid is a two-way player. He has a good IQ. He has trouble passing sometimes, but he should not. Tatum double teamed. Oh, Green with the steal. Hauser gets it, dives on the floor. A rumble on the ground. Jump ball from Scott Foster. Good effort by both teams, despite it being 3-0. Oh, yo, Tatum is about to get a tech. He just clapped in Scott Foster's face and cursed. He's really mad about that non-call. Nice follow by Josh Green there. He's so athletic, too. I like him a lot. I don't think they play him enough. He reminds me a lot of KCP. He could have been Dallas's KCP, but they got to give him more trust, and they got to give him more opportunity to fail. I don't think Jason Kidd plays this kid enough, especially when you're bringing in Tim Hardaway Jr., who's obviously washed. Derek White chucks it. Oh! Is that a 40-footer? The shot clock was exposed. Hot Boston fan alert. Wow, what a shot. I've dated more hot Red Sox fans than Mets fans. All my girlfriends have been Red Sox or Met fans. Oh, shot by Kyrie. I've not dated a Yankees fan, which is unfortunate, but this is life. Jaylen Brown one-on-one. Misses the layup, forcing it. Kyrie is pushing the pace, lefty. PJ Washington with the three. This is big. Three. This is big. They were up by the last game. You got to keep this energy up. If that means that you got to keep playing the same players 24 minutes in a row, J-Kid, find your inner Thibodeau. Foul there away from the play. Woo! In each other's face. Tatum swipes away Derrick Jones Jr. like, you're not doing nothing. And now Jaylen Brown is defending his captain. They're fighting for their lives. I'm glad the refs didn't call a tech here. The NBA has to be more like the NFL. These are grown men, a lot of testosterone. There's going to be woofing. As long as nobody swings, it's fine. It's fine. Good job, all three officials. Good job. I've been saying good job all NBA finals. And so these really are the best refs in the league because there's been some really good games called by the refs. Tatum with a three from the top of the key. That was Jaylen Brown hits it out of bounds there. I think the ref choices have been good. Mark Davis, I think, and his crew struggled a little bit at the end of game 3 there, especially giving Luka that foul, that blocking foul. You don't do that, especially if it's a bang-bang 50-50. You don't call it on stars. I don't care. Let it to the law. I don't care who it is. Luka back in for the last possession here. I would have still rested him. What is he going to do? Oh, that was a backcourt violation. Yo, B.J. Washington has made some stupid boneheaded plays all first quarter. He has been, I don't know, he's hit that big three, but what are you doing? Are you an idiot? Look, he's obviously in the backcourt still. What are you doing? Oh, he said out of bounds. That could have been backcourt or out of bounds, to be honest with you. Pritchard is in the game. They got 1.9 to shoot here. 2 seconds. You could probably do a dribble and a drive before you have to shoot. Maybe up to 7 dribbles here. Let's see. Out to Pritchard. What? Out of bounds. 2 out of bounds plays in a row. Now is Luka coming out? Irving is back. Luka is back. You got 1 second. You could take a fling here. Wow, poor Luka had to put on his uniform and take it off 2 times in a row. Highest quarter of their finals. Dallas looks like the Dallas from earlier in the playoffs. Kyrie does not have enough time to shoot it. Very good first quarter by Dallas. Very, very good. Good. It's looking good. They're talking to Al now. Let's see what he says. They're more aggressive, more desperate. Dallas has the ball here. Exum is in the game. I really like that he increases the pace, but he has to push it at all times. Luka here in the post against Brown. Backing in, slow dribble, little hook push shot. Misses. Tatum with the rebound. Out to Derek White here. Tatum one-on-one against Lively, blows right by him, tries to do a Euro. Green with the steal. This is why Green should be in there. This is why Tim Hardaway Jr. should not get 1 second of play. You need dogs out there. You're in the damn finals. You cannot have people that don't do anything. Luka one-on-one, top of the key, out to PJ Washington, elbow three, misses. Lively with another offensive rebound. Green has it, looking for the right guy. Exum looking for Luka here on the elbow. Tillman is playing good contest defense. Exum one-on-one gets the floater. Good denial defense from Tillman, but that just led to the one-on-one with Exum to get the free layup. Jaylen Brown has the ball. The pace is a lot faster. I really like Dallas's pace this game. One-on-one Tatum, out to Brown, swing, Derek White, pass, Tatum, inside. He might have been fouled, but I thought it was clean. Is he complaining? He is not complaining. Let me find out. Tatum has took the whining from Luka. Whoever whines loses. Luka, pass, Lively, out, Exum, corner, three, good. Wow. Now they're doing the swing, shot, open three. They're up by 18 now. This is as good of a start as they have, and I like their rhythm. I like their energy. I like their defense. They're playing really well. I just saw a Gatorade commercial. Was that a AI Michael Jordan? Are you serious? Is that where we are? Yo, that's creepy. Because you know, once you start doing live athletes with AI, you're gonna start doing dead people too, and that's creepy. I don't know why you would do that. Very ballsy move by Gatorade to. Oh, they took away his Oh, they took away Exum's three-pointer. They reviewed it, so it does not count. 36-21, but that momentum though of that three breaking their back, even if the points don't count, is still good. Boston has the ball here. Tillman passing it in to Derek White. Exum, look at him. Full court. That's how you get into an NBA game. He is a good player, man. I really like Exum a lot. He does everything. He's like a modern Andre Iguodala in a way. Pritchard in and out with the three. Tillman with the rebound, fouled by PJ Washington. I don't know. I was thinking of Exum and Iguodala, and I was comparing them in my head. I stopped talking for a second. Sorry, but yeah, I feel that's comparable, right? That's a good comparison. I remember the players from yesterday could play in this time, but I think there would be more role players. They would level down. The further to this time that you go, the harder it is, the more skills you need. Kleba back in the game. I think for Washington, he has 3 fouls. I'm not a fan of the way Kleber's been playing, but he has good size. He's a proper, 6'8", give or take. So it's going to be helpful. Jaylen Brown switches Derek Lively onto him. You don't want Derek Lively one-on-one against you because he has really good feet for a big. He moves them really, really well. Luka has the ball now after the miss. Bad pass by Luka. Now, you didn't do this the first 15 minutes. Don't start with crappy passes, Luka. Foul by Exum on Brown. He's going to get that call. It was a chicken wing. He hit the elbow. So there's not much you can complain about here. He said, I don't think so. Yeah, it actually was. Let me see. Seeing the replay here. Exum hands up. Yep, he rakes down. What are you talking about? You hit the ball to start, but you rake down to the elbow. That's a foul. Jaylen Brown shoots the first free throw, and it is off. He's very similar to Luka with free throw shooting. He doesn't seem to ever really be a trustworthy free throw shooter. I don't care what his numbers are. Do a little bit of a commercial here. I'm making plans here. Let me see. Okay, nothing. Just making sure. I've been trying to go more often to the beach this year because I feel like the last few years I've not been going. And so I don't want to be pasty all summer long. I'm going to get color this year. Makes the second free throw. Dallas is up by 14. Wow. Brown didn't foul Luka right there. I mean, that was a nothing play. It didn't turn the ball over, so. Luka one-on-one on the island against Tillman. Picks up the dribble. One-on-one. Up, in, out. Good defense. Out to open Exum. That one will count. Exum hits the elbow 3 there. 17-point lead. Drew Holiday here, top of the key. Brown against Lively. Drills that corner 3. Jaylen Brown is very scary from the corner at 3. I don't know what the numbers say, but if it was 2K, I would say it's a red area. Tries to steal the ball against Luka. Back on Tillman. They're trying to get that matchup a lot. Stops. That was too much, Luka. He did a fadeaway reverse pivot when he could have pumped it up and went up with the layup and would have made it. Pritchard open 3. Misses. Exum with the rebound. Dallas is pushing again. Very good. Luka is limping. Kyrie has the ball now. Top of the key. Going one-on-one against White. Looks like Kleba wants to post up Pritchard. Fouled. Yeah, Pritchard was holding on for his life. I've been caught in the post a few times with a huge big. A power forward or center, relax. And you're just flailing, you're grabbing, because you're like, yo, if it's one-on-one, I'm sure that's what even Biggs felt against Shaq. That was so impressive about Shaq and Wilt Chamberlain, was that they were so much more physically, and what Giannis is today, so much more physically dominant. Even a center would look small. Exum gets the ball here, dribbling in. Exum has been, I like what he's brought here. Hopefully Jason Kidd reads this and plays him more minutes. Kyrie at the elbow for the 3 right before the shot clock. Misses. Gafford offensive rebound. Fouled again. Dallas is mauling the Celtics on the offensive glass, and it's been Gafford and Lively. They've done a great job. Good energy here from Dallas. I like the subs that Jason Kidd has done so far. Did Doris say too strong, too long by Daniel Gafford? Relax, Doris, relax. This is Gafford shoots the first. Oh, net. You be announcing, you start talking about stuff, and some stuff will come out, and it just sounds so terrible. You're like, thank God. You got like 50 million viewers or whatever the case may be. You become like a clip. It's just crazy. I wonder if that's the pressure that celebrities feel whenever they're afraid to get on camera, because they're like, one wrong thing and my career could be over. That's a lot of pressure. Gafford misses the second. Hauser with the rebound. Oh boy. Jaylen Brown here with the ball. One-on-one against Maxi Kleber. This is a good matchup for the Celtics. I would abuse this. Kleber doesn't have the foot speed to keep up with Brown. Then he goes to Luka, and Luka shuts him off. Good defense from Kleber and Luka. Backpedaling now against Drew. Drew with the lefty shot misses. Gafford with the rebound. Out to Exum. Push the pace. And they're taking the ball out of Luka's hands early. This has been such a key adjustment by Jason Kidd. Step back 3 for Luka. Off. See, now he's taking really tough shots when he was getting the ball when they moved it a little bit. He's become a little bit too much of a ball stopper for me. And he has to move the ball. He has to trust that his teammates are going to get him the ball back. There's a lot of plays that go to the last 6 seconds. Jaylen Brown with the long 27-footer, give or take. He misses that. Luka has the ball now. One-on-one against Hauser. This is food. Stolen, stripped. Kyrie has it in the corner. Look at the balance that Kyrie will pass. Kyrie to Luka and 1. What a pass by Kyrie. How did he do that? When everybody's moving a million miles an hour, there's there's the Joker and there's Kyrie and, a few players that, it's like the Matrix bullet time. He slows time down, waits for the play to develop. He's not trying to get rid of it. He's waiting patiently and then finds Luka in there for that and 1. What a pass by Kyrie. What a finish by Luka to get the and 1. And that's the shots you need to get Luka, where he's not taking more than a dribble. Catch and shoot, catch and finish, around the screen. He's working too hard. He's so young too, man. The NBA is in a great place, especially if you're a fanatic. They're chanting MVP. He hasn't been an MVP in this series, but he's playing like it today. Makes the free throw. So Luka's free throw shooting is better. And yeah, look at that, 5 for 8. I think all three misses were by Luka, but he's made all 5 makes. Derek White shot air ball 3-pointer, or a 3-point air ball, as you know, normal English people would have said. It's a good score. 18 points is good. They just look better right now. Man, maybe a small bet for the 0-3 comeback would be worth it. Nah, I'm kidding. It's one game, but they looking good, man. Luka top of the key here against Hauser. This is food. Step back. Yeah, when you have Hauser, it's a green light. Mazzulla calls the timeout. He needs to recognize the matchups and get away from Drew Holiday, get away from Derek White, get away from Jaylen Brown. You need to find these matchups, and you have to abuse Hauser, because Hauser cannot compete with Luka. Oh, boy. Celtics bringing the ball. Drew bringing it up here. Down 18. They need to get into a run now. Like, the Celtics need to finish the half strong if they want any shot in the second half. If Dallas even ties it the rest of the way, and they have an 18-point lead at halftime, it's going to be really mentally daunting to get back into it. Tatum with an offensive foul. Elbows Kyrie. Knocks him down. He's saying he's flopped. Tatum is agitated today. Yeah. Twice he elbowed him in the stomach. Good defense by Kyrie. You got Luka playing defense. You got Kyrie playing defense. The whole team is tied together on a string. They look really, really good here. Dante Exum is still in the game. Good read by Jason Kidd to give him extra minutes. He has played really well. He's affected the pace. He's hit a 3. He's made a tough layup. Luka, 1-on-1 and one again. Luka is possessed. He looks happy there. Yeah, I like Exum a lot. I really like Exum in this lineup here. And J Kidd is calling better subs here. He's reading the game better himself. Luka 1-on-1 against Hauser. Why is Hauser still out there? This is another Joe Mazzulla problem. Why are you keeping Hauser out there? He's getting cooked. Why are you doing it? I don't get it. He should have been taken out already. Luka makes the N1 free throw. Luka looks great. Oh, man. Sorry. It's tough when you're doing a broadcast. You got an itchy nose. No, I'm not picking my nose. It itches. Leave me alone. Jason Tatum with the shot up against... Oh, no, with the pass. Derek White, elbow 3. Oh, that looked good. In and out. Exum pushing, probing, doubled. Passes out to Luka. They're going to eat right now. 1-on-1 against Hauser. It's kind of like that old Larry Bird thing. Step back. Almost win a 3 to Kyrie. Nice pass. Nice play by Kyrie. Luka looked a little bit annoyed that he didn't get the ball back. He wanted to do kind of a give and go. Kyrie just blurred right by him and scored the easy layup. Luka is creating gravity problems. Hauser 3 makes it. Good Lord. Hauser's out there 4 threes, and look, Jalen's coming back in for him. Mazzulla is not panicking. He played Hauser longer than I think he should have. Luka has the ball. Now he's going to definitely shoot it here. He wants Hauser. They're going to keep eating, keep feeding Luka 1-on-1. Green light makes it. Top of the key. Hauser is getting abused. I don't understand these coaches who are so stubborn that they're going to play either their rotation or they're going to try to prove something by playing a player that's getting cooked. He's getting picked. Exum clapping, wants to move it up. Yo, I love the pace that Exum has brought to this game. I absolutely love it. He's been a real game changer. 1-on-1 against Hauser. Oh, he missed the open layup. Crowd would have erupted there. Exum has played really, really well. He should have made that layup. Derek White is fouled here by Gafford. They're going to probably take out Hauser here for Brown. I mean, if Mazzulla has any sense, it will be for Hauser. Look at Luka. Everyone that sees Hauser has had an ultimate green light. His plus minus is going to be Booty tonight. Good shot. What I was saying about the old Larry Bird story that they say Larry Bird used to get offended if you didn't put Jaylen Brown has the ball, swing out to Derek White. Larry Bird would get offended if you didn't have a brother, the way he said. So if a black player was not guarding Larry back in the day, he got offended. You got this white guy against me? Like a white guy getting offended. And I guess if you think Luka's like, you got this white guy checking me? Are you crazy? So Larry Bird was just the best trash talker. There's a lot of documentaries on how good he is, but the mind games, and to be able to back it up, they take Luka out here. Yeah, he has 2 fouls. I'm inclined, unless they go on a run, to not play Luka the rest of the half. I don't want him with 3 fouls going into the half. So I would keep him out personally, and he's not shown discipline to not get another foul. Jaylen Brown out. Derek White looked like he traveled. Jason with the split. Shot clock violation. Great defense by Dallas. No, that shot by Al Horford does not count. Dallas is so much more livelier. They have so much more energy. They're like desperate. I just don't know why you were not desperate down 2-0. Why do you have to be down 3-0 to get desperate? And you know, if you're Dallas, if you win this, you don't want a gentleman's sweep. You want to give them anxiety. Can Dallas do it? They're doing sounds of the game. I don't know if they were going to start the game. Green bringing the ball up. Green and Exum have been great. Lively's been great. The others have been great. Maxey hasn't done much, but he's not made too many mistakes either. Luka is back in the game. Kyrie's one-on-one against Tatum on an island. Lefty hook with an air ball. Well, it went off the side of the backboard, the side of the glass. So kind of like an air ball. It didn't hit the rim. It's an air ball. Jaylen Brown one-on-one against Luka, and Luka's not been attacked as well this game by the Celtics. Tatum one-on-one again. Whoa, I don't like that, Scott Foster. I don't like that. He waited for the shot to see if it went in. It didn't. Then he called the foul. And then he throws the ball with an attitude when Derrick Jones, because he doesn't want to get shown up. You see, this is why no one likes you, Scott. You don't got to fling the ball like a douchebag, because you made a bad call. The crowd caught you on it, and now you're mad. Tatum shoots it. Don't do that. It's either a foul or it's not. If we're going to call it physical, call it physical. If we're not, we're not. But if the ball goes up and you're watching it to see if it goes in, then you call a foul after, that's not cool. That's like that schmuck in the playground. Tatum makes a second free throw that yells, "my ball," every time they miss a shot. I don't like that. Wow, Mavericks 24-9 since 1 minute in the first quarter. What? I don't know what that means. 22-point lead. Lively out to Kyrie. Open 3. Misses. Lively with a rebound. What? Scott Forster with a makeup call. Calls a foul. See, and then now he's doing the old school thing. He's making it up because he screwed up, because there was no way that was a foul on Derek White. It's a complete. Let me see. How hard did he push him here? Oh, come on, Scott. That's sad, Scott. That's a complete makeup call. So they call the foul on Derek White. That was his apology. And that's how they control the crowd. Lively shooting free throws here. Misses the first. Ball don't lie. God don't like ugly, and ball don't lie. 2 tenants. Ew, Paul George. I've not heard him announce once. Maybe we'll listen to him at halftime. Lively shoots and makes the second free throw here. Scott Foster is old school. One of his first games was in the Garden when it was Knicks Bulls with Jordan. I looked at the old video. He had completely black hair on YouTube. It was crazy. Jaylen Brown one-on-one, blocked by Derrick Jones Jr. So you know he's one of the last truly old school refs. There's probably like 5 or 6 of them. I don't remember all their names. But that was the old way of calling games. If you screwed up a call on one end, you make it up with a BS call on the other end to balance it out. Derrick Jones is subbed out here. Tatum bringing the ball in. Out to Brown. Brown gets in the corner. Swing to Horford. Swing. White. Drew. Pump fake. Up Luka. Out. Brown. Open. 3. Corner off. Good defense by Luka there. He heard the noise. The whole world saw how bad he played defensively. A pass out to Green in the corner. Fouled on a 3-pointer. Great pass by Luka last second. His mind looks right now. He's not whining. He's focusing on the game, limiting his turnovers and playing. He's mentally engaged. He's not letting the refs mess him up. Yeah, that could be a flagrant. He landed in his landing area. They're going to call a flagrant here. That is a flagrant by letter of the law. They're going to call it in the finals? Nope. Wow, Green misses the free throw, and this is the problem. You got him. Free throws are free. They're free. Why is everybody so scared of a free throw? Shoot it. Don't take no time. Just shoot it. Misses the second. Oh, man. That is just terrible. He's going to miss all three probably. Wow, what a terrible... Missing 2 free throws out of 3. God. 7 for 13 for the Mavs. And this is how you lose close games. Makes the third. 1 for 3. NBA player making $5 million a year. I could do 1 for 3. I could do 1 for 3. Drew Holiday brings the ball up. 1-on-1 against Kleba. Passes to Al Horford. Drew, open elbow 3 is off. They're all off. They're all out of rhythm. Luka bringing the ball up. Exum gave such good minutes, man. And Green is giving good minutes. Luka, 1-on-1 against Pritchard. Misses, and Pritchard dribbles it out of bounds. Luka is attacking all the white guys, essentially. Like, if he sees a white guy in front of him, he's asking for the switch, and then he's going against him. Kyrie, 1-on-1 here. Kyrie step back 3. Tatum flicks it out, but gets it to Kleba. Luka shoots the elbow 3. In and out. Drew Holiday gets the rebound. And they're not going fast. The Celtics are pushing really slower than their normal pace. They are stymied by this Dallas defense. It's been all man-to-man, straight-up, knuckle-up defense. Kyrie hits Tatum hard. Nothing's going to be easy, bro, in the paint. And they're establishing themselves in the paint defensively. They're being physical without fouling, and they're playing really, really well. Celtics look desperate now. They seem confused. So they're trying to figure it out. Tatum shoots the free throw. They've not gotten 2 on the ball. They've not gotten the matchups that they like. The Celtics have been frazzled all around. And even the guys that they were getting good matchups with last game, like Luka and Kleba, they're playing stand-up defense. They're playing not mess up completely lazy defense. They're really working on it. Tatum here shooting the second free throw. Makes it. 22-point lead here. 1 minute to go until the half. Luka, Pritchard, and Drew. So now they're doubling Luka on the dribble here. So Kyrie bricks it. Kleba, you're open. Shoot the shot. Good Lord. He's a shooter. And he had a small guy who is not going to contest the shot. Have confidence. Your team is up. Shoot the shot. It's a good shot. But he get the foul, so fine. Maxi Kleba, and this is the hardest of the hardest games. Makes the first. Closing out a team in the NBA Finals is the hardest closeout. I don't care what the number is, 3-0, 2-1, 3-1, 3-2. It's so difficult to close them out because it's like their life is on the line. Everything that they've worked for their whole lives is an NBA championship. This is the highest of the high. And it's just, they're fighting. They feel like for their last breath. Kleba makes the second. Drew, the Celtics pace is too slow. They need to move up the pace. They're playing like Dallas was in the first 3 games. Whoever's been controlling the pace has been winning the game. Jason Tatum 1-on-1, sidestep Euro. Kleba with a great contest out to Luka. They're pushing. Kleba's played great too. He's been moving his feet. There's been no liabilities. Doncic coast to coast with the floater. They have played really well. There's not been one Dallas defender that is not defended, if that makes sense. Kleber's looked great out there. I was talking crap before, but he's been moving his feet really good. Not there. Drew gets an open three, makes it. He kind of stuttered and he peeled back, but he has Lively behind him. You can press up and let him drive by you and let Derek Lively defend at the rim. You don't need to back up to give him space because you don't want him to drive. That makes no sense. Luka with the ball against Drew. Try to get a switch on Al. Scores the switch. Top of the key. Rocking him to sleep. Midi. Pass out. Kleber. Corner three. All net. Beautiful shot by Kleber. They have played perfect. They've honestly played perfect. 5 seconds to go. Derek White, one-on-one against Luka, dribble off, out to Tatum, at the buzzer, off. They wouldn't have counted it anyway. Great first half. Tatum is now in Scott Foster's ear. Fewest points in any game, regular season or playoffs. That was a tour de force. So, chef's kiss of defense. Dallas is doing their thing. Luka's playing well. Let's see what the second half brings. See you after the half. We're back at halftime here. They're going over the highlights here, and you gotta continue this energy. You cannot let Boston start the third quarter with an 8-0 run. In Game 3, they outscored them. I want to feel like it's by 15 points or something like that. It was a big difference in the third quarter. So Dallas has to win this quarter even by 1 point. They have to play this third quarter with stamina, with energy, and with pace. And look, they're showing the Kyrie defensive effort against Jason Tatum when he drew the foul there. So look at the first half stats. Same amount of threes. That's major for Dallas because you don't want Boston, because that's how Boston beats teams up, is the separation in three-point makes really starts to pad. They're built on the three and only the three for the most part. So 35 points in the first half by the Celtics. Fewest in any half under Mazzulla. Luka scored or assisted on more points than that with 36. So Luka is back. He has limited his complaining to the refs. He has rebounded. He has defended better than crap, because his defense in that in the first 3 games was abysmal, and he's gone back to respectable for what he is. Luka has the ball at the elbow against Jaylen Brown, trying to get it to Gafford in the paint against Tatum. They're surprisingly going to do a post-up here from Gafford. Got pushed. Tatum pushes him onto the ground, so Gafford will shoot 2. No complaint from Tatum because that was kind of obvious with the push. Gafford got by him here, getting face guarded, physical kung fu fighting. They get the ball. I did not know that Gafford had a backup game. Yeah, he knew he was getting cooked, so he had to push him. I miss Montreal. I haven't gone in a bit. I want to visit Vancouver, too. I don't know what Vancouver's like. I've been to Toronto. I've been to Ottawa. Gafford hits the first free throw. Nova Scotia, I heard, is nice. Maybe Nova Scotia would be a good idea. I'm definitely going to travel more next year. I feel like I've only been able to do 1 trip a year recently, and even that is crazy. Inflation is just nuts right now. Gafford makes the second free throw. Man, I wonder what it feels like to be rich. Like, none of this affects you. Inflation, recession, yeah, I don't care. Like, I mean, you lose money. Everybody loses money when times are tough, but Horford with the elbow 3 makes it. Good pass from Tatum. So you want to win this quarter for Dallas. The worst is you want a tie. If you can get a tie, you've won the game. So they gotta limit what Boston does here, because Boston's gonna try to get it down to 15 for the fourth quarter, give or take. Gafford posting up Drew again. Posting up in period. Derek Jones out. Luka has to fling it. Almost makes a bank shot, 40-footer. Luka with the steal. They were trying to push the pace. Kyrie with the ball. Hezzy into Gafford. Fouled. Does not make the shot. Because they've got Gafford doing all the shots here. Very unique. It is already the second team foul. Kyrie never panics. He always looks in complete like calmness this year. He's been really good. Yeah, he's telling him about something. He's talking to Derek Jones about a mess up switch or something that happened. And that's where you got to communicate. So they're making up a defensive play. They switched something. Jason Kidd told Kyrie. Kyrie told Derek Jones, who told Gafford. So they've changed something on the defensive end. Maybe they go into a zone after this. We'll see. They haven't played any zone this game that I can remember. But I have been wrong before. Gafford makes the second free throw. Drew bringing it up out to Tatum on the elbow. Switches. Back to Tatum against Gafford. Nice pass to Drew. Pass to Brown in the corner. Goes up into Luka for the layup. Try to draw the foul. There was a great example of why Luka's been playing great. Alley-oop to Gafford from Luka. Half-court pass. I couldn't even get a story out. I forgot about those moments. They had so many of those alleys. And that's when you know that they're playing free and they're playing with joy, is they're throwing alley-oop. Oh, Gafford blocks Tatum's three with a loose ball foul on Tatum, who trips him. Oh, my God. Spectacular. Tatum just called one of the refs terrible. Gafford, what a block. This is an old school Mitchell Robinson like block on the three. Blocks Tatum. Tatum gets mad and trips. Yo, that was so good. You never try to block a three-point shot because you don't want to cause a three-point play. But good defense by Luka. Brings it across, sees him half court, throws it up, and Gafford throws it down. And that's how you demoralize. They've been demoralizing opponents this year. They're back to it, is these alley-oops. These alley-oops break the backs mentally of teams. I think it's hard. It's easy to. It feels like this is going to be a win for Dallas. Full trip by Gafford. Drew with the ball up to Halford, out to Derek White. Brown foul. He sounded like he was fouled. He cannot believe a foul was not called. Out of bounds. Mavs ball. And again, when you're playing good defense and you're not using your hands and you're not getting fouls, the refs are going to give you the benefit of doubt when there's crashes in the paint, when there's anything that happens that, you know, they might have called a foul there if they were playing terrible defense. PJ Washington with the elbow three. Good skip pass from Kyrie. Yeah, I think this game is over. We're going back to Boston. Going back to Boston. Look at Gafford here. Yeah, that was a foul on Brown, or very close to it, but because they've been playing such great defense, they didn't call it, and then they're showing the skip pass here to PJ Washington. They're doing everything that they did before in the playoffs that helped them win games. Good defense. Limited turnovers. Alley-oops. Offensive rebounding. Kyrie in the paint. You know, their role players, Green, Exum, Kleba, playing well. They have not had this the first three games. Derek Jones, three. He's into it now. He was kind of quiet the whole game, and I think that's his first basket. First or second. Now, he hasn't scored much. But he was the one role player that wasn't playing well. Brown is fouled here. Wow. 33 points. This is an ass whooping of major proportion. Yeah, the Mavs have been getting nothing but open shots. Does this swing the momentum here? If Dallas holds on, and it looks like they will, I mean, it's really hard to believe that they're going to lose a 33-point lead in the second half. I'm not a fan of either, so I don't care. I can't jinx anything. But we'll see if this carries over into the next game, or if this was just a gentlemanly sweep and Boston wants to celebrate in Boston. Boston is going to be nuts. Boston is going to be nuts. If on Sunday, I think is the next game, the NBA just a sweep, an uncompetitive sweep would have been just awful for the NBA and for ABC for that matter. A lot of sports fans, I mean, unless you watch baseball, this is when your year ends and you start going to the shore, start playing golf, you know, start doing other things. Jaylen Brown makes the other free throw. Derek Lively is in the game. Kyrie passing it to Kleba, out to Luka. He sees the traffic cone that is Hauser, goes right around him and scores the little push shot. Hauser cannot be out there right now. He's just getting cooked by Luka. But we shall see. They're showing sounds of the game. Gafford yelling defensively. A lot of vigor. Jaylen Brown has the ball here against Derek Jones. Out to Derek White. Switch, Kleba, Luka. They got Luka matchup here. Derek White one-on-one against Luka. Good contest. Air ball. Wow. What a contest by Luka without fouling. Luka has joined the party defensively. Welcome, Luka. Kyrie, step 3 from the elbow, misses. Derek White has the ball. Out to Jaylen Brown, bringing it up. Dribble. Out to Derek White. Swing, Drew. Drew one-on-one against Derek Jones. Swing to Derek. Back to Drew. Elbow 3 is off. Horford, out of bounds on Horford. Dallas ball. This is just window dressing at this point. I mean, that's really what it is. Oh, they're showing Gafford in the marching band and with the clarinet. Wow. Kyrie with the ball. Kleba fouled by Hauser. I mean, it'd be nice to have, like, you know, funny tales to tell during extended garbage time. It's just remarkable to me how many teams get blown out after being up 3-0, 2-0 in a series. Luka with the ball has his traffic cone in front of him and Hauser. Dribble. Step back 3. He sees, wow, off. Lively with the follow and miss. He's going to go to the line here. Luka, I think, is like 99% sure to shoot against Hauser under any circumstance. Oh, they're trying to do a little team huddle. That was weird. Like, Luka was trying to do a team huddle, and Kleba just ignored him, and they ended up not doing it. That was very strange. They have a weird dynamic. I don't know if he doesn't like him, but I don't know. Showing up. Miss on the free throw there by Lively. Lively and Gafford have given such great minutes. They've really given rim protection, rebounding, offensive rebounding, finishing at the rim. They've both played really well. Gafford, not Gafford, Lively, excuse me. Good Lord, I had a complete brain fart there. Derek Lively misses or makes, I don't remember. I don't know what the hell's going on. Drew Holiday here with the shot. Lefty layup against Kleba, light work. Luka with the ball, bringing it up. And now they're slowing it down. They're getting back to what they didn't do in the first half. So they're playing slower now. So maybe this is a situation where Kid wants to slow it down because of the lead, and he wants to protect the time. They want to waste as much as they can this early, but this is going to get them out of rhythm. Kyrie with the offensive rebound, put back, goes in. So it looks like J Kidd is rocking the baby to sleep, but they're going to have to be consistent, Luka and Kyrie, in making slow-paced half-court shots. Derek White hits a corner 3. I think maybe his first basket. He's hit a few air balls this game. Luka bringing it up against Jaylen Brown. Looking for a pick from Lively. Pick. Luka out to Kleba. Good pass. Right back to Luka, but Luka misses it. Good defense by Horford there. That was a really good find by Kleba to Luka. Drew in the paint. Deflected out by Derek Jones. Still a 31-point lead here. I mean, if anything that we thought was going to happen tonight, we didn't think a complete travesty against men. Now, what is Missoula going to do in the fourth quarter, if they're down by 30? Do you keep playing them? Or do you say, we'll get you on Sunday? I don't know if I give up yet. Derek White fouled by Luka. He throws his hands up. Okay, now you weren't complaining in the first half. He cannot control himself. He has a an impulse to bitch on every call. And you could tell in the beginning he was trying so hard. It's like someone that just yells, is Derek White hurt there? He's grabbing at his hip. That would be a big concern. You don't want injuries here if you're the Celtics. So now seeing that, I'm more inclined if I'm Mazzulla to take it on the chin and take them out if it's a 30-point lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want the people to get injured when you're up. Even if you're up 3-1, it's still a very good place to be. Up to Kleber from Luka. They're trying to do a fast break. Kleber misses. Tatum with the rebound. He's out pushing it. Stutter dribble out to Drew, elbow back to Tatum in the corner, dribble against Kyrie, post, Jalen, elbow, Lively, swatted, deflected by Kleber, Green one-on-one against Drew, out of bounds, Dallas ball. Wow, what defense by Drew Holiday. He is so impressive defensively. His instincts are crazy. Yeah, he trips. Yeah, that was like a thigh bruise there, and he was grabbing at it. You don't want to sit him down right away, if you know, because you want to keep him warm. You want to keep the area, pumping with blood, because if he sits down and gets cold, Kyrie with the layup, timeout by Mazzulla, you don't want him to sit down and get cold, because then it might tighten up on him and he won't be able to play anymore. All right, they called the timeout. We'll be back. Showing the replay here, showing the pace that they're playing Dallas with in the first half. Really pushing the pace, and that's been a big difference, that all their points have not been hard. It's not been Luka against Drew, Derek White, or any of the other great wing, Jaylen Brown, any other wing defenders with like 6 seconds to go having to do step backs. There have been easier shots that they've been managing. Celtics have the ball, Derek White top of the key. Back to Drew in the corner, one-on-one against Luka. He's, offensive foul or out of bounds? One or the other. All right, Luka seems fine. He's moved his feet a lot better. Look at Luka moving his feet. He's done really well. I don't understand where this guy was the first 3 games. This is decent defense. This is not giving up. Maybe he feels good for the first time because of his injury. Luka one-on-one against Horford, top of the key, 8 seconds left. Green blocked by Drew Holiday. What a block. Jaylen Brown has it. They're bringing it up 3-on-3. Jaylen forcing the pace. Drew looked like he almost traveled. Left-handed floater. Do you know how hard that is? Him and Kyrie are probably the only two that do it in the NBA, going in and finishing with a lefty floater. That's such a hard shot when you're a dominant right-handed player. Kyrie with the scoop and the score. Nice. Sneaks inside, like Breen said. Here comes Derek White. Passing it to Tatum, top of the key, over to Horford. Swing out to Drew Holiday. 3 is good. Celtics are getting into a rhythm, but Dallas does not look nervous about it. They're keeping their pace as well, because now Dallas is going to try to slow it up, because they're up by this much. They're up by 30. There's only been a 1-point difference, and I said one of my keys for the second half is, can Dallas tie the Celtics in this quarter? That's all you need, is a tie. Good shot by Kyrie against Tatum. Drew bringing it up, and that's what they're looking for. I think they were up by 31 at the half, or 30-something, and so they're winning this quarter right now, and that's what you need. You cannot give Celtics any hope in the fourth. Derek White misses the corner 3. Luka is now pushing out. Kleber, swing, Green, into the paint, pass, Lively, and 1. They didn't call it. That was an and 1. Derek Lively finishes with the slam. Drew Holiday right back, turns it away. Luka has the ball. It is 4-on-3. Kyrie elbow, pass, Lively with the Shaq dunk, trying to break the rim. Good God. Timeout Celtics. Largest lead of the game. We'll be back. They are kicking their ass. We're back in. I didn't know if they were going to do, well, whatever. Pritchard has the ball top of the key. Out to Hauser. They just asked the question, would you pull your starters? Oh, yep, that's it. They have pulled their starters. They have the end of the bench out. Wow, I thought it would be the fourth quarter. He has quit on this game. But you don't want an injury, especially like Derek White looked like he was coming up lame. So We're going to keep watching it. I'm not going to be focusing too much on the plays, though. Luka in the paint scores with an impressive shot. I mean, at this point, he's going against G Leaguers, and he was cooking the best players on their team. So Luka might finish with 50 tonight. The Dallas Mavericks still have their starters in here. Pritchard, he's going to score a lot. Scores the ball there with a mid-range floating two-pointer. Remember, Pritchard scored 69 in a Pan Am game. Pritchard can score. Kyrie has him on his hip, goes up with the layup and makes it. Kyrie makes layups that are very physical, and he's a slender guy. It's just that his balance is always perfect. Pritchard, crossover, Kleba, out, Hauser, swing, Cornet, Hauser, elbow three, good. Luka with the ball, bringing it up now. He sees his traffic cone in Hauser, switches to Cornet, 40-footer, almost goes in. Josh Green with the hustle rebound there. Kyrie has the ball over to Luka. One-on-one against Cornet. Another traffic cone. Three. Oh, wedgie. Wow. JJ Redick just said it's the 43rd wedgie of the NBA season. Luka will sit down probably for the rest of the game. I can't imagine him coming back in. It's 35. 29 points, 12 for 26. And I think he was less efficient in the third quarter. He started a lot better. Kyrie is out. So it is going to be scrubs against scrubs in the fourth quarter. They're happy about it. They're all giving each other 5. They're going back to Boston. Now, can they win one in Boston? Of course. Of course they can win it. Will they? We'll see. Is it going to be a gentleman's sweep or is Dallas going to start sweating? I would prefer to see Dallas sweat. I mean, the Celtics sweat. Even if it's a Game 7 victory and they've blown a 3-0 lead, the championship will still be as sweet if they win in 4 games or 5 games or whatever. Peyton Pritchard here, one-on-one against Green. Hauser, pump fake, and a top-of-the-key 3. It is laced. He has when that shot is open, he is terrifying. Like, he is a really good shooter. I don't think he could do a 3-point contest. And I'm talking about Hauser. Hardy with the ball, top of the key. Hardy push shot. Hardy air ball. Rebounded by Dwight Powell, who's in the game. Hardy out to Exum. Elbow 3. Off. Cornet hits the ball to, I don't even know who the hell this is. Is that Brissett at 12? Mikhailu, former Nick, misses. Exum is pushing. Exum really gave this team a shot in the arm in the first half. He was the role player off the bench, in my opinion, that was most impactful in pace and space. He hit a couple threes, one that was taken away. Hardy misses with a terrible shot. Pritchard pushing the ball upward, going around the world, and they're going to reset. They want to get the last shot. There's 13 seconds left. Pritchard one-on-one against Exum at the elbow here. Gets the screen, avoids it, shoots the 3, misses. Green, and that's it. 32 points. We're going to the fourth quarter. And Marv Albert used to always say, it is extended garbage time. So that's what we're interviewing Derek Lively. Complete blowout. I'm not going to know all these names, I don't think. I know a lot of them. Payne Pritchard bringing the ball up here. Exum guarding. Cornet, another former Nick. Pritchard, elbow 3 is off. Is that a Tim Hardaway Jr.? Yeah, that is. There he is. Biggest loss in the fourth quarter in NBA history about to happen. I'm kidding. I'm giving him a lot of shit, but he's just played terrible. Hardaway Jr. doesn't seem like a functioning player anymore. And he hasn't scored, I think, since March or something. That might be a joke on the internet that went over my head. But I wouldn't be shocked because he was injured for a lot of the late of the year. He's not played well in entire playoffs. He's been out of the rotation. I don't know what happened to him. The green light might have been taken away from him, and he needs to shoot 15 shots to hit 6, usually. Mikhailu with the ball here. Gets the lefty step by Exum, misses. Dwight Powell with the rebound. Dwight Powell was important in previous playoffs, and he's not been playing as well. Out to Exum, elbow 3. Good. Exum has just been so good. He was out of the NBA for a while. He rehorned. I don't know what. he he reworked his game, has played a lot better internationally. Got to try. He was a top 5 pick for Utah, and now playing for Dallas, playing as a key reserve off the bench for Dallas. Back out, almost lost the ball. Markieff Morris makes a rare appearance. He misses Hauser with the rebound. Hauser bringing it up, pulls up 3. Hauser is just shooting everything he can. They need scoring. Markieff with the rebound. Exum has the ball, bringing it up. Markieff has always been the lesser skilled twin. Marcus has always been the better player. Exum hook shot, really nice shot. But Markieff now is just kind of like I don't want to say cheerleader. I want to put it in that negative way, but he's like an OG on every team that you need for guidance and counsel. And think of Udonis Haslem the last 5 years in Miami. Similar to that. And those players are important because they may not be able to play at a high level anymore, or consistently. But they have a lot of years that they've watched the game. Who's that? Hauser hit a 3? Somebody hit a 3. Maybe Michaelu. I think that was Michaelu that hit it. Powell with the ball here. Tim Hardaway Jr. getting a cross screen. Shoots the elbow 3. Finally makes a shot. Balloons. Tim Hardaway Jr. has made a shot. Pritchard with a tough shot after Exum falls on the ground. Hardy bringing it up. Man, 35-point lead. Good God. I thought, listen, in the 2K game, I think I blew them up about the same amount. That was crazy. And it was doing the same exact thing that Dallas did. Exum, one-on-one against Michaelu. Shoots the 3, misses. Hauser with the rebound, out to Peyton Pritchard. Peyton Pritchard by Morris, misses the free throw line shot. Cornette rebound, back to Hauser, out to Brissett. Looked like he was fouled by Powell, but taps it in. Brissett's been a live body. Watching him a few minutes. And these minutes are important because a lot of these guys that are off the bench are going to be free agents next year. They're showing their team. Tim Hardaway straightaway 3. He's hit 2 in a row. See what happens when there's no pressure, when it's an important game? If it's a crap game that means nothing, or it's a 30-point lead, Hardaway is your GOAT. Nice move by Michaelu, but he misses it, rolls out. Hardaway Jr. bringing the ball up. Is he going 3 for 3? Nope. Hezzy, pull back, 3 for 3. The no pressure king. Dad liking it. Wow. Oh, Hardaway Jr. Showing Dirk, who won the last NBA championship for the Mavs. So Dirk will always be the greatest Mav. I don't know if Luka will ever be able to catch him unless he wins like 5 titles. Dirk always has something to say. He's so good. The fact that he came here and his English was not like perfect, he like really become a part of the culture and who the U.S. is. It's remarkable. He's right with it. He understands everything. Michaelu misses the shot. There's some people that will live here 50 years and won't be that confident with a second language. I know that. Listen, I learned some Korean. I've learned a little Japanese. But imagine having to know Hardaway with his 4th 3. Good Lord. Having to learn a second language, but master it, like understanding it, making sly jokes is really difficult and really impressive. Cornette ball at the top of the key. Pritchard, elbow 3, elbow. Air ball. That's hard. Elbow 3, air ball. Tim Hardaway Jr. going for 5. Out swing to number 9. I don't know what number 9 is. Hardy with the ball. Back out Tim Hardaway Jr. 5 threes. That is deranged. See, when there's no pressure, he makes it. You got to play. The best players don't care if it goes in. They have the confidence of everything, and they're always think every shot's going to go in. Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard again. I can't even count that high. 32, 42, 44-point lead, right? 45? I don't know. A lot. It's a lot score. Miss on the shot. Wait, 23, 33, 35. Okay, it's 35. Miss again. Hardaway Jr. Is he going to go for 6? You know he's going for 6. This feels like the rookie game all over again. If you ever watched the rookies, it was him going crazy. 3-pointer by Hardy. 38. It's a 38-point lead. I'm actually more interested in what Dirk has to say than what's going on with the game. Except for this Tim Hardaway shootout that's going on. Mikhailuk, step back 3, good. Almost with a foul there on Powell. They do call it. He still is moving pretty good too. Walking back to his seat. Oh, that Springer is 44. I got to look at these names because I don't know some of these players. Hardy, 5 of 6, 15 points for Tim Hardaway Jr. in the fourth. His teammates cheering him on. Who is number 9 for Dallas? I don't know. He misses a shot. Out to Brissett, pushing the pace here. 1-on-1, foul, misses the bank shot. He's going to shoot 2. Kyrie is still coaching there, telling them what to look for. Oh, I love that. As a star, you can sit at the end of the bench and not talk. You're up 40. Whatever he's showing these young guys, showing everybody. Kyrie loves basketball. I hope he stays in it. I'm not sure if he will. But he reminds me a lot of what could be maybe like a Jason Kidd in the future. Really smart guy, sees the game well. He doesn't know how to handle media well, but we'll see as he gets older if he'll keep continuing to calm down, breathe, relax through these moments, and not cause controversy. Number 18 in Dallas is in the game. I don't know who the hell number 18 is. Hardy at the ball. Hardy passes it to 18. Misses the shot, blocked by number 88 on the Celtics. I don't know these players. Wow, 5 minutes to go here. This has been a surprise beating on the Celtics, but in this playoffs, you've seen stuff like this all the time. It's been really weird. Pass to 88, alley-oop. Nice pass. 88 throws it down. 88 on the Celtics. 88 on the Celtics throws it down. And the pace has slowed down, but this is good. Now, can Dallas replicate this? And what is Boston's adjustment going into the next game? Markieff, elbow 3, off. Rebound, Springer, pushing it. There's someone on 27 that's bald. I don't know who that is. Nice Euro by Brissett. Misses the shot. Hardy, 1-on-2. Makes the shot. He's a microwave. He scores. He reminds me a lot of like an Eddie House type player, just taller. Hardy can fill it up pretty fast. Peyton Pritchard, elbow 3 is good. And you can see why the difference in play when these players come in off the end of the bench. And it's also a rhythm thing. They don't play often, so it's kind of hard to stay into rhythm. Markieff, Hardaway, back to Markieff. Pull up midi. It's a terrible shot. You have antiquated your game, sir. No one shoots that shot anymore. Pritchard, crossover 3, misses. A foul there, but they didn't call it. Derrick Jones with the ball. Out to number 9 on Dallas, who lays it in. 119-77. So it was a great defensive effort and a great offensive effort by Dallas. Pritchard spin out to Springer, going against Hardy. Ooh, loses the ball, but they call a foul. Why? What? That is not a foul, bro. I should go for a walk after this. Ooh, I've been indoors all day. I just was tired. I did so many steps yesterday. I did something like 27,000 steps. Went to 2 different parties and functions. Hung out with so many people. Pritchard misses it. So I've not had time. I've been really tired, and then, other stuff in life, but you know how it goes. Going to commercial. I'll see you back at the end of the commercial. Just saw a Domino's commercial for New York style pizza. And I'm like, how dare you? Who the hell eats Domino's in New York? There's no way. Unless you're like 11 and you got your mom's credit card and your friends are sleeping over. And that's the only thing you know. Gafford is mic'd up. Let's see what he got to say. He has been talking all game, clapping. Screaming. I don't like that Luka is never up first to greet everybody. But, I mean, I don't know. He's weird. Walsh, is that his name? Number 17 from the Celtics, out of bounds. Going to Dallas. The extender wins again. Scott Foster is bringing it back to Boston. They're showing the alley-oop here to Gafford. I think one of my biggest fears is that I'm going to forget to put my mic on. 18 from Dallas with the UFO. 2 minutes to go. So what's going to be for the next game? Whose pace is going to do it? Like, if Dallas gets out early and Celtics have pressure on them, it's not going to be good. You don't want to keep letting this game go further and further because, if you come back to Dallas, it's going to be really hard to win Game 6. Springer with the ball. Euro can't make it. Nice Euro, but could not finish by Springer. Hardy has the ball. One-on-one against 88 from the Celtics. Back to Hardy. One-on-one against 88 from the Celtics. Pull back. Elbow three misses. Springer with the rebound. Foul by Hardy on number 88. I cannot see his name. Oy vey. That's how exciting this game has been. I'm yawning now. Itaya. I used to have a girl who had a lisp, and she used to always forget the D. And I always say Itaya. 27 misses, then elbow three for the Celtics. Number, is that 10? Is that Hardaway Jr.? No, that's number 18. I don't know what the name that is. They turned the ball over. Whatever. And the Celtics are going to have to take it from the Mavs. That's a statement here. We're not going to lay down for you. You're going to have to kill us if you want this belt, this cup. And it's a good, strong, resounding after Brissett hits the three. It's a good comeback for Dallas and saying, hey, this series isn't over. Hardy with the crossover into the rim, out to Markieff Morris. Cannot make even an open shot. Markieff does it again. There he goes. Makes a shot all net. Pritchard with a crazy cross all the way to the rim. Yeah, Pritchard can play, man. He got a nice contract. Got a 4-year contract. I think it was $50 million, 4 years. And he can play. This guy has game. He's not a liability defensively. He's got a good wingspan. Decent, not crazy, but he can make you work. Corner three for Hardaway, air ball. That's the Tim Hardaway Jr. I know. Peyton Pritchard with a tough layup. 40 seconds to go. So we are going back to Boston. The game is going to be on Monday, not Sunday, surprisingly. Hardaway is dribbling it out. They're going to take the shot clock violation here. Yes, I do believe they'll take a shot clock violation. But big resounding win. They're up by 38 now. It's not 40 anymore. But that is a beating. Tatum is smiling. Brown is scowling. Drew is perplexed. Derek is supportive. Derek White, that is. Celtics will dribble it out. Very impressive win here. Is he gonna shoot it? Shoot it. Go ahead, Springer. Wow, what a beating. What a beating. And let's take a look at the player statistics here. 29 for Doncic, 5 and 5. He was that 5 for 8 from three-point land, 7 made free throws, a plus minus of 30. Kyrie had a plus minus positive 28, 21 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Hardaway Jr. with his 15 garbage points, plus minus of 6. Tatum had 15, 5 and 3, 27 minutes, plus minus of negative 33. Unreal. So that's what it looks like all down the line. Look at the Hauser with 14. He looked good. Lively 11 and 12. Pritchard had 11. That was garbage time. Jalen was awful. 3 for 12. 10 points. Plus minus of negative 28. Exum really good minutes. Plus minus of 15. He had double digits. He had 10 points. So Mavericks really took it to them. They had a perfect game. Offensively, defensively, they controlled the pace in both halves. They pushed it in the first. They slowed it down in the second. And Luka was not taking just terrible shots. He was taking shots that were open. He was not setting up every play. They got different actions that looked good. So they look good. Celtics have to impose their will more in the next game. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown have to give you more than, is it Tatum 15 points and Brown 10. They got to give you more than 20. They got to give you 25 each. So we'll see if Boston can wake them up. If you're Boston and you lose this, do you really think you're winning Game 6 in Dallas? So this is also Boston's first road game loss. So they don't go perfect. They would have tied 2 other teams for a perfect road team record. So very interesting. Actually, let's officially change the 3-0. But it's going to be exciting here. It's going to be exciting here going back to Boston. I really feel that the Mavs going to have a really good shot here to win another one, because that's the Mavericks that look like they beat everybody. Or it could have just been a nice send-off. Who knows? Maybe it was just a nice send-off for their home crowd. Dallas has been disappointing the first 3 games. The Celtics will come out with confidence. They will play different. They're going to be with their home crowd. So we're going to see what happens. I'll see you guys on Monday for our next GameCast. Thank you so much for everybody that stopped by. See you next time.